Hi friends, I'm KAVYA and now we are going to do about in a 10th experiment. In the 10th experiment, going to create to login this web page on the using the web applications. On this time, first we are creating HTML tag and head tag, title, all the tag we have used in this creating. Then header tag we using this login, and from this method post of action login.php, and then you creating the input type we are using text name user, and then creating placeholder username required, and then break tag we are creating. Then in type the password to input type we creating the password, and then name password placeholder password requiring the break tag, and then closing the form tag and body tag HTML. And then after that using the PHP tag. In this PHP we are creating section start and insert at the using dollar symbol we are using, and then post and user insert and post of pass and name password we are creating, and then my SQLi connect local host is root or die we are creating, and then my SQL select DB soon register, and then queries we are creating select star from this user, and then result my SQL query con queries, and then while creating the while creating this while for this SQL my SQL fetch array creating dollar symbol result, and then user name password pass and header location page1.php, and then break. Then else echo we are creating as unsuccessful, or else header location index.html creating, and then closing this PHP, and then another PHP we are creating for section start, and link we are using link rel style sheet href style.css from this action page to .php method is post, and div tag we are creating on this classes of page and head, and then header tag creating book center that head 1, and then div tag creating and the class proud table tag we are using on the table row table head and closing the table head, and then checkbox we are using input type checkbox name radio value is 700 id is r1, another checkbox we are using and name radio values 500 index is rl, closing the table head and table row, and then another elegant tag you are using text element left underscore curse child is rupees 700 we are creating. Same way we are creating is another tag, another style tag, and closing this table tag, and the div tag we are opening the quantity to see. For selection tag we are using for optional value 1 2 and 3, and closing the selection tag, and the break tag we are using, and then input type we are using the submit names and value next we are creating, and the div tag creating this answer to show this answer, and then another PHP tag we are creating for that using the section start insert and post submit, and then empty tags dollar symbol slash section check, and then dollar symbol selector, and then section of radio, and then post of radio, and then another dollar symbol section quantity as post on this quantity, and then after that link tag we are using. Same way we are creating on this another login type. For that using first name last name street address, for that using the label tag we are creating, and then street state and pin code, and closing this label tag, and then phone number email id email address, and then break shipping we are creating in this tag, and then input type radio button we are using radio for this express rupees 250, and then next, and after that creating the PHP tag on this PHP using the selection start using on this open the PHP. For the dollar symbol we are creating for section for f name l name first name last name address city state PHP email radio we are creating. Then link we are using from this style sheet href style.css, and then classes we are using page body page 4 head, and then order summon, and the echo tag we are creating same way first name last name what we are creating is already has been created in this echo, and closing the div tag center table we are creating this table head in the table tag we are creating in the table head for item quantity amount, and closing the table tag. Then after that book In table row and book we are creating, and PHP echo SLS section of quantity we are creating, and the table head and closing this table head radio button we are creating. And then after that total we are shown how much, and then PHP using on this echo SLS section radio to an ST, and then closing this all the table tags, and then input type, and then using from the and then submitted we are creating submit name, submit config the order, and closing the center tag, form tag, div tag, and is opening the PHP on section / destroyed we are using, and then center thank you for shopping. In this way we are creating this web application. In this run this file, and you can see it has been shown what we have created. For login username we are writing, and then password we have created, and then show it as submitted. Then quantity and first name last name we are writing all the names. An order type, an order summary we are creating this echo, and an item quantity, amount, and book total, config order we have created in this web application on this in this experiments. Thank you. இவ்வளோ நேரம் யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டேன்.